Greetings and salutations, everybody. Welcome back to At the Half with your girl, Jackie Ray. Thank you so much for joining me. And don't forget to follow me everywhere on social media, specifically Instagram at JRayTheFanatic. Now, listen, check the receipts because I told you. If you guys watch me on The Fumble every weekday morning on our live show, I told you that the NFL was going to stay the racist course. They literally have the Rooney Rule in place to help diversify the league. They took enough step forwards to make people go, oh, we're making progress. And now they have regressed. Not a big surprise there, especially considering how they blackballed anyone and everyone who was in cahoots with Colin Kaepernick and his desire to make police do the right thing. So it's not a big surprise. But yesterday, or whenever you're listening to this, so on Tuesday, the NFL voted on this new plan to basically add some assistance. It wasn't to change the Rooney Rule. It was basically to add some assistance to the Rooney Rule. Basically, it was going to give you a third-round draft pick if you hired a head coach or a GM who was a non-white person. So it would let you even move up like 16 spots to get that third-round draft pick. Just, a lot of hoopla, basically, because for two reasons. One, similar to the Rooney Rule, it was just one of those things where, they want you to interview non-white candidates for any open positions that you have. The new Bamboozled Rule, that's what I'm calling it. This new Bamboozled Rule would say, hey, if you take that interview one step further, because now, we never forced you guys to hire Black people in a league that's predominantly Black, but owned by old white people. And we've never forced you to, hire qualified people for these positions. So now, even though we're not going to make you do it, we're going to say if you do it, we will give you a third round draft pick. I'm not hating on the third round at all. I definitely think there are some diamonds in the rough, some people that are stars in the making in the third round. That's not my point at all, though. My point is, why the hell did they think this was going to work? That's my point. The Rooney Rule didn't work when you kind of just gave them a gentle nudge and said, hey, if you think about not being racist, that would be cool. Why do you think this was going to work? Roger Goodell wanted to make sure that everyone knew. I don't mean to laugh, but sometimes I feel bad for Roger Goodell because he just gonna get it. So he had to let everyone know, hey, we didn't reject it. It's just tabled. And I think it is embarrassing. I think it's embarrassing on two fronts. I think it's embarrassing for the old white men who own the NFL, who still have these racist ideals, who are going to pass these racist ideals down to their children, and they're going to pass it down to their children. I think that it's embarrassing that this is never going to stop. I also think Black people in the NFL, y'all need to be embarrassed. You just do. We make up over 70% of the league. This ain't an ask, y'all. It's not an ask. Get your ass up and walk out. There's no football without us. We ain't asking y'all, we telling you. I had the same frustration with the whole Colin Kaepernick thing. We're like, look, I personally am the last Black person on the face of the earth that's on team asking, crying, and praying. That's not who I am. I'm about action. And I am telling you, when you are the majority in this league, asking people to do the right thing, that's the part that pisses me off. We ain't even asking you to do extra. We ain't even asking you to do more than you're supposed to do. We asking you to do the right thing. And y'all have refused to do it time and time again. And you know why you refuse to do it? Because you know we ain't gonna do nothing about it. That is embarrassing, Black people. That is embarrassing. If y'all don't figure out a way to get together and band together and say, you know what, damn you and your little racism. Look, you all about making money. You all about going all over the world. You want us to be in Europe. You don't give a damn about us flying these long-ass trips on Thursday night that the team that's traveling is most susceptible to A, losing and injury. You don't give a damn about that. You don't give a damn about sending us across the pond. You don't give a damn about that. You give a damn about money. So you need to create 2 more teams. Yes, I said it. 2 more expansion teams that are fully owned by Black people. We don't need your little handouts. We need ownership, period. And let me tell you something. If you think it can't happen, watch when 70% of your players walk out and say, until this happens, We're not playing. I'm telling you, people don't respond to, oh, would you please? People don't respond to that at all. Y'all need to do something. Stop sitting around and asking. This is embarrassing. My dad used to tell me this all the time, and I have lived my life by it because I have found it to be true. People don't treat you the way you want them to treat you. People treat you the way you allow them to treat you. The second, if you're in a relationship and you stop letting that man do whatever the hell he want to do, he's either going to go on about his way and find somebody else who will, or he's going to change his ways. It's one or the other. It's never anything else. People treat you the way you allow them to treat you. We are in these perpetual situations of asking and pleading and crying and praying because that is what we are allowing to happen. It's on us now. Make the move.